Hey guys, welcome to JoJo Cider Reviews and More. I'm JoJo. Got another review tonight for you guys. Now this is called the Voll Projekt Red-Headed Stranger, and it says it's an Harvest IPA. This is brewed by Notch Brewing out of Salem, Mass. And I've actually been to Notch Brewing quite a few times with my wife and our friends, and it's a good place, has good food. I actually really like their shandy. It's called a Radler, and when you go there, you can't get it in the stores, the Radler. You have to get it at the brewery, and they'll pour the beer right in front of you at the bar, and they'll add the lemonade. I think they have like a lemonade like tub on tap or something like that. So it's really good. But I haven't had too many of their beers, but I've always enjoyed going there. It's by the water too. So it's a nice brewery. This is 6% ABV. It says on the description, after 8 years of only brewing session beer, we had an itch to brew many of the Czech, German, and US beers we admire. However, Notch is known for keeping you out of trouble with modest ABV, so we needed a new name for them. Voll, in parentheses, is German for full strength and seemed like the perfect name for these full strength beers. So it looks like they kind of usually brew lower ABV beers, so it's kind of a newer experiment for them. Now, this is, I guess you could say this is kind of like a red IPA. Depending on who you talk to, some of the beer circles recognize a red IPA as kind of like its own style. Some don't. Like, for instance, Beer Advocate, this is listed as an American IPA, but I'm pretty sure there are some beer circles that actually recognize a red IPA as a distinct style. And, some people say it's kind of a cross between an amber ale and an Irish red ale. So, anyways, let's get into it. Let's crack it open. I got this as a single beer at Total Wine. So, going for the pour here. Kind of a yellow, dark, orangey color. Very little head here. Less than a finger, you could probably say. Not really getting too much red here. Maybe like a tiny bit, but it's more like a orangey. I don't know. More like a amber ale, I guess you could say. It almost looks like yeah, I guess I'm getting an IPA type of vibe, but not like a red IPA. It's like a good beer though. Can't really see any bubble streaming up to the surface. Very little head, like I was saying. Hold it up to the light. It's kind of like a New England IPA color. When you hold it up to the light, at least from my end here, kind of looks like a screwdriver drink. Let's go in for the aroma. Citrus, a little bit of pine there. Grapefruit, give an orange. A little bit sweet, but getting like a fruit smell. Smells good though. Looking forward to trying it. Like I said, I haven't had too many of the Notch brewery beers, so without further ado, salute. Okay, yeah. Heavy on the orange. Yeah, orange, tangerine, something like that. Getting a little bit of a weird aftertaste. Kind of reminds me of, what am I thinking of here? Kind of like a Tang powder type thing. It's malty, almost like those, it's kind of like you get those fruit sticks kind of thing. They're like, I don't know if you get them in the produce section. They're like, think of like a Slim Jim, but they're like similar, but it's like dried fruit. You know what I mean? You're kind of chew into it and kind Kind of reminds me of that a little bit. Something else too I can't put my finger on reminds me of. Maybe get a fig taste too. A little bit of a bite in the aftertaste on the back end there. A little bit of bitterness, not too much. Mouthfeel is pretty light. Not really sessionable at 6%. Have one or two of these. What I can tell is not too much lacing there. It's not bad. I wouldn't get it again personally, but yeah, I get that like fig taste, but I can see how someone might not dig the aftertaste, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm gonna try one more sip here. I'll give it a 76. It's an average beer. Personally wouldn't get it again. I like the Radler a lot more, but you know, you might try and like it more than me. But I got this as a single, and like I said, check out the Notch Brewery though. Really good customer service. Check out their Radler beer if you're ever there. And good food, good pretzels. Anyways, if you guys like this content, please feel free to subscribe. Check out my Instagram, JoJo Cider Reviews, and more. Until next time, guys. Salute.